All right, we are live.
We are live.
We are live. We've got Mitch behind us. We've got Cody beside us. Cody has just been nominated in the Australian team, the NSL side, to go over to Amsterdam. Busting your ass here on the field and off the field.
Yeah.
Got training on this Sunday. You're over here fixing your pistol ready so nothing happens to it.
Yeah.
But I'll bring mine just in case as well. Pistol's so finicky. We'll wait for a couple more people to come in anyway. There's no one at the moment. Shall we wait?
Shall wait.
We're multi-streaming anyway.
That's all gibberish to me.
The what?
I said that's all gibberish to me.
Yeah, that's all gibberish? Oh, you should know.
4-year-old with technology.
Yeah. Come on. I need us to whiten up. Make the chat a bit bigger. Alright, we've got 2 viewers in there. Who's in there, guys? Let us know.
Want to be imaging about.
Want to be probably, yeah. It says live. I don't see anyone chatting apart from probably couch. So, I think I'll be first. Yeah, I'm on the couch. So we've got 2 viewers. Obviously you're signed in, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one and myself. Come on, you mongrels, get on.
Where's everyone?
Where is everyone? What's
up.
everyone doing? Who's got there? Mim Woodward. How you going, mate? Where are you going? Mim.
That's Mim. That's Imogen. Cody's missus.
Yeah, is that your missus? Yeah. Is she coming down to Blacksite?
No.
No?
No.
She can sit there and watch.
I'll try and get her out on the field.
There's a video game there. Nah, you won't get her out on the field. Won't get her on the field. I know she had fun last time at Bay City when we were doing the flags.
Yeah,
like she was raising the flags
yeah.
and putting them down. She was having a blast.
I reckon she'd get on the field, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
I've got a plate carrier for it.
Yeah,
There's no plates in
I got
it.
the bright pink JT for her.
But you can wear this if you want, Imogen.
There you go.
So it'll protect everything.
Got my stocking.
Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Ref only.
Sure.
There you go. So ref only. Oh God. So yeah, Cody and Mitch will be back home very shortly. Anyway, we've finished with the pistol. It only took like 5 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah.
It didn't take long at all.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's the way you hold it too. So with that little safety in the back, the harder you squeeze, sometimes the trigger won't go.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you squeeze it really softly, it just goes off. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. I'll pick your brain about NSL and going overseas. First question will be directed at you, but Imogen will have to answer this one as well on the chat. How do you think Imogen will take it when you're? Is Imogen going with you?
No.
No. So just yourself.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And obviously, how does Imogen feel about you going away for 10 days?
Yeah, she's a little bit.
In another country.
She's a little bit sad about it, but she understands.
Yeah.
She
Is she jealous about the cafes or?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
There's a little bit of things I have to do.
I heard some of the boys have gone to a couple of them and know probably a couple of good ones to see anyway. But yeah, all the players over there, you're pretty well in. Pretty well in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think your experience is going to be while you're over there, Cody?
I don't actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm in for.
Are you going? So you're going in blindfolded, basically, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going and just seeing what I can.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
Well, my information I can give you is to watch all the NSL games,
Yeah.
all of the Nations Cup, the 3v3s, especially the 3v3s now, and seeing how quick they get into that snake or how quick they get up to that 50.
Yeah.
Because mate, seeing some of these guys, they're like fucking 2 seconds and they're at the 50 line. It's fucking so quick. So, yeah, I know. So she's super jealous, mate. But at the same time, super proud. He's been in the gel ball for what, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years.
2020, I think.
2019,
Yeah.
bro.
So that was basically just before Real Strike, eh?
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
before Real Strike, bro.
Yeah. It
We
was
played
before
at
even
Sleeman's,
hardcore.
Yeah, before hardcore speedball. We
Yeah,
used to
okay.
play it at Rosewood.
Yeah, yeah.
At the paintball field, they used to have a job all day out there, so we banged on out there for a bit. And then CQB at Hardcore, and then
Yep.
we were there for the first
Yeah,
speedball there.
when I
and-
started, he had to sign as my parental
Yeah, to
guardian.
sign him in, let him play with the toy guns.
Yep.
Yeah. No, well, it's good that we've got some young people this year. Some super quick guys. Like we've got yourself, we've got Mush,
Yeah.
and we've got Zarin as well. It could be a pistol player.
Yeah.
Hey Heath, how you going, Brad? When are you coming up again, Heath? So yeah, very fast team this year. Very athletic side. As you've seen in the format now or the field layout, it's all short, it's all low. So
It's definitely different.
you've got to, like when we were training, I think Trick was like holding his hand down here and saying, "Get down lower than that." So you had to slide down underneath his hand.
It's going to be different.
Hey, Mitch.
Playing with
Not sure yet. We've got ASL this week, and I think we've got. Oh, Timmy should be on his way up, shouldn't he? Tim should be here. Tim Clifford.
Yeah, so yeah.
He should be here. I might have to hit up at John Man and see what he's up to.
those low bunkers though. They changes the whole game plan for
Yeah.
everything.
Same with the
'cause-
open Doritos.
Yeah,
Shoot straight across.
I'm so used to having to worry about that pillar coming out and looking over me.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't even know what their game plan is going to be now that there's no cover for them.
No, that's
So,
right.
I'm just keen to get out there and give it a solid crack and actually see how
Yeah,
how
yeah.
to play the field.
No, that's right. It's going to be a real hard field, like it's so low. And not to mention, there's so many lanes as well. Like, pardon me, if you can get to that home bunker, home Dorito, and then get into the front Chevy, you've got a cut-off line there where you can go straight through Plexi on the right, or you can
Yeah.
go straight through left and hit the transition on the Snake.
Yeah.
So, I wish hardcore was a little bit longer and a little bit wider, then it'd be true to scale.
Size.
But I think we've got it all covered with the barriers and everything that we've built now. It's going to be mad for train. I mean, mad.
It's turf over there, isn't it?
Yeah. So everything's there. Maybe not painted. It could be painted when we get there. I just don't know yet. But we built every bunker. Rosie, Zarin, Jackson, Paddy, myself, Mush. We all did it 2 weekends in a row. So just so we could have the field all up and going. Hey, Matty, how are you, mate? See you at Black Site tonight. It's all sold out. So 30 tickets all gone. Padded turf over there. Yeah, basically that's what it is.
So how would we go about like elbow pads? You need them?
Yes, yeah, definitely elbow pads. So it's a gabba grass. So it's a fake grass, but it's on like I don't know. So
They
it's
wet it,
like
don't
they wet it so you can slide, but at the same, it's not wet. It's just damp.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow night, Matty. So the way these guys come off, like they'll play a game, and then they have to change their fucking uniform again because they got to let that other one dry out. Not just that, like the humidity there is basically the same as what it is here.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It gets
pretty
fucking
shocking.
there.
Yeah. So you're leaving winter here,
and go into summer.
and you go into summer over there. Like it's only 10 days, but geez, you're gonna have to climate yourself and.
Yeah.
It's going to be so foam and sand are underneath it. They reckon.
Well, that's right, man.
Yeah, so it's not as hard as a concrete floor. Do you recommend like the hard plastic knee pads, Matty, or the soft like HK ones?
They'd be built into the pants, wouldn't they?
And it's a tin shed. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. So it's exactly
It's
like what
hardcore.
Real Strike is, or hardcore. Yeah.
Been training that forever, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah, that's right. So no, it's good to see Matty giving you some information. Like if you're not sure on anything, Matty's there to lend a hand. You've got Dale, you've got Rico, all the players that went over last year. There's a bundle full of information that they've got, and you only have to ask them if you need anything. What's that? Just wore the carbon tights and HK arm pads. So HK arm pads, the soft ones, and then So yeah, because I know Cody's going to be doing a lot of sliding, and you see how they push themselves off of the wall.
I'm keen. Yeah, that's back to fucking real shark days.
Yeah, exactly. Without putting holes in the wall. I think everyone put holes in that bloody thing. Should have used bloody fibro around the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
few good ones.
Yeah, that's it. And Mitch, didn't get selected, mate, but
Nah.
one of the top 12. So
Yeah, did pretty
congratulations on that.
good. Cheers, bro.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
Look at that.
Pretty hard
Love
work.
yeah. So what? And you're still doing hard work as well.
Yeah.
So because you never know, like they have been selected, but something could happen.
Yeah, you never know. Hopefully nothing happens.
I hope nothing happens either. But you never know. They might come to training and twist an ankle, break a leg, break an arm,
Yeah.
crack a finger,
Let's hope not.
touching wood. There you go.
That's not me.
Joker.
Pretty solid
How you
team
going, mate?
So,
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, yo, what's up, Joker? Mitchy and Cody, 100%. Yeah, so just having a little chat about the NSL and their experience with the format. What do you think of the format? So,
I wish we had NSL here, eh?
Yeah.
Now, now that I fucking excuse the language.
Yeah, you're
now
right.
that I'm into
Filthy.
it, wow. Yeah, I wish we had more opportunities to actually play.
yeah,
So
no,
It's
they
what it
put a
is.
cap on that, and it was an exuberant amount of money to have
Yeah,
the
of
NSL. So,
Well,
hence the reason why Kathy did hangs, not hangs, but did the zones format.
Yeah, that was good too.
Basically
Yeah, I like
the same, but not the same.
Yeah,
The only thing missing is probably the players running with the flag.
yeah, that was good too.
Yeah, but I think the Australian team chose really well. Bit disappointed for a couple of people. Say for instance Flex and Paddy, who had to make the long drive for a sorry you haven't made it. But that's the game.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's crucial. It's fucking brutal. But at the end of the day, that's what had to be done. And yeah, as Matty says, it is a simpler format. But anyone can learn it. Anyone can play it. Yeah. So we got 2v2 happening, or actually we got the 2v2 happening tonight. Guava's Killers Club only, or Killers Only Club at Gel City tonight. I'd like to see how that's gonna go. If it's any comparison to the 2v2 that we had at GSA on the Wednesday night, then it should be a heap of fun. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm going to probably go down there for a couple of hours.
Nice. Do a live.
Yeah, do a little live, interview a few people, get the word out there. So yeah, basically get a little bit of publicity for Kelvin at the same time, because not just Kathy and Trick are doing good things for the community, but we've also got Kelvin doing the Killers Club, Killers Only Club, and the 2v2. So also putting on competitions for the community too. And then there's big talks in the Pipes Works with Kelvin and Matty teaming up with Nuketown for a couple of days on the grass apparently. So SPQB on the Nuketown field on the grass outdoors. Should be everyone. A lot of the players voted for it. They had a lot of fun.
I don't mind the outdoor days.
Yeah. Yeah,
Something different.
it's still only single fire, no auto.
That's alright.
Been a while, eh?
But yeah, it has been a while.
It's an outdoor club.
And I think they'll be doing it on a Saturday. So if we could get, I reckon even do it Saturday afternoon or night time, and get floodlights or something down there.
Yeah.
Get a whole heap of guys with their Forbies and surround it with their
X-ray
floodlights on.
everyone. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, not the bloody Nava lights that you've got, Cody. Won't you using them? They fucking blind 20 kangaroos 2 miles away. What's that? Joker, he'd be super keen for an outdoor speed QV event. Yeah, we just got to wait for Kelvin to mention it. But as far as I know, that's what's going to be happening with Speed QB. By popular demand from all of the people, all of the players, they want it back again. So, yeah, definitely take it back to nationals. But Joker, so you got an invite. Who's your player for the 2v2 next Wednesday? You can't ask this guy here because he's busy on the Wednesday night. but I'm pretty sure this guy, I'm pretty sure he's already been snapped up.
It's the latest crack up.
So
Yeah, right.
so yeah, Joker himself has actually picked Mitch. So that's going to be a fucking good night as well.
Fucking keen.
We've got some good players coming down there. Team wise, like Zarin and Merrick from last week. Yeah, I know he's right behind me. So Zarin and Merrick, if you win King of the Hill any week, your same two are invited back the next week to hold the title basically, and you'll just start out. You won't start out on the field first up because there's a draw that we do on Tuesday night, and thanks to Mitch from GSA, he sent me over a wheel that doesn't have bloody ad pop-ups and God knows what else, and it actually has, you can put as many names in as possible and remove that name as soon as it's drawn out, so which will make it a whole lot smoother and less of my hair being pulled out. So thank you, Mitch, for that. So we got Strobes, we got Peter from Gel Ballistics, we got Yowza. We've got a couple of new guys. So Anthony, Reese Turley, he's I think he's from Havoc or one of those teams from up there. So I've invited him. Sonny, Darley, I've got Darley in there. Big Red, Jackson. I've got Todd. We've got Jason and Joe. We've got young Zach. We've got Maddie. I dare say Maddie will pick Connor. So I can't help that. If I put Maddie and Connor down as nominees, then yeah, I think I would have gone through too many people. I've increased it from 16 this week now up to 20. So there's actually 20 spots, 40 people, which equivalent to what's that? So that's 8 teams.
8 teams, bro.
8 teams. So
Just a few.
how do you get that? There's like 8 teams at a 2v2 comp, and you can't even get 8 teams at a 5v5 comp. So it's sort of telling you that 1 or 2 people you can find, and 3, but getting 4 or 5, 6 and 7 is bloody hard. Not just that, like it's expensive to play. We've got Kingsley out there bringing the prices down on the gels to like $5 a pack. We've got Liam from Nightmare Tech that's bringing in cheaper engines, so $300 engines.
Yeah, right.
And I built one and I gave that one away to Joey from Tack Edge. He's got one of mine, and then I did another one. I did a fusion one, and I gave that away to Archie. So with this 2v2 comp, we encourage people to like bring in newcomers. Obviously, this week I would, if I were you guys, I would try and look outside the box and try and bring some good players from a few years ago, or bring some good players back in. You've got some of the kendo guys that you could ask. You've got some of the Yakuza guys that you could ask to come back in. Kabuki, if Kabuki's out there somewhere, maybe you can get Shin or someone like that to come and join in. Any one of the Damage Cartel guys, so Jacob, Trick, you can ask all of them guys as well. So don't just think it's restricted to, you know, those people that are in the chat that I've created, because this is a community thing. You got a lot of people there that you can pick from. And Joker says Mitch is his. Mitch is his bitch. No,
I don't know about
you're
that.
his bitch.
Whoa.
You're his bitch.
Wow. Stop it.
I will. I'll stop right there. Hey, you don't go away with my pizzas.
Oh, there goes
See
lunch.
ya. There goes lunch. Happy jalapeno. That pizza was fucking hot last night too. Kingsley gave me a piece of it, and I'm like it was so like, he had like big chunks of jalapeno on it, chili flakes. I'm like, bro, I don't do spice.
Yeah. He didn't want to share.
Who's that?
Kingsley.
No, he didn't want to share. He didn't. I ate all the meatballs, but they were fucking nice. Barbecue meatballs. They were pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, we're just doing a quick little live just so we can showcase these two guys. Spicy's good and Kingsley's in there.
There he is.
He's always
watching.
lurking in that background, isn't he? Good on you, Kingsley.
Yeah, good on him. Need more milkies, bro. What's going on?
No. So the NSL team secured the last 20 packs of the milkies.
Oh yeah, I'll get some then. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Reserves.
Ah, you do too. There you go. 1 pack.
That's all I need, boys.
Yeah, 1 pack. So he's got like 500 packs coming over.
Yeah, mint.
Like, that's crazy. And then green ones as well.
Yeah, green's are good too.
Yeah.
That's what you,
Green's
pistols.
are good.
Yeah. So greens and the whites. So 30 packs is what Hardcore's got
Oh, good on
for
them.
the Oz team. So yeah, that's pretty. We're going to be hitting them up left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I'll be snatching some.
At least 2 packs anyway. Eh? It's got to be worth it. Got to be worth it. So yeah. Anything else you want to say, guys? While we're here?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
No?
Kinda sprung on us. So,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Yeah. No, we just bunged them on. So 500 packs of Milkies after 2,800 and 1,200 greens. Whew.
Oh, Jesus.
So green and pink are your favourite. Yeah, pink, because you're a girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you kept on talking
You just
about
heard
my
that. You heard that.
partner like that?
Right
Oh,
here.
Wow.
Right here.
You got no socks on?
No socks on, no.
No, I agree too. The pink ones are pretty hard.
No, the Milkies.
Yeah, but Milky's green and pinks are probably the ones that. Yeah.
Blues are good too.
Looks like
Oh,
Oz Hobbies are getting in the trends with summer cats, are they? Good. Though I don't think they got them from me. So where did they get them from, Kingsley?
On the side.
Black market?
Counterfeit.
Chinatown?
Whoa.
Whoa, that went far.
It did.
It did. You heard it right here. Yeah, pinks are bright. Yeah, they are. They're also a
haven't
little
used
bit
the pinks
heavier.
yet.
I think they're heavier
I
as
haven't
well.
used them yet. So you rate them.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a pack there I'll give you. You can
Do I get
take
any
them.
with these jerseys, or I didn't spend enough?
I don't know. Did you buy any in the first rounds? Because Kingsley sort of stopped the couple of
Arc
packs with
one.
jerseys.
The Arc one, the Hellboy one as well.
Shame they didn't get the Milkies. Yeah, exactly. No, I've got some pink ones over there. I'll give you.
Heck yeah.
I've got
Sense
pink.
it.
I've got green. I think I've got Milkies there as well.
We've got blue and green at home.
I do have blues, but blues are like I rate them. They're a good fucking gel, but the blue ones you just can't see. They are just so, I don't know, they just blend in, man. Like, it doesn't matter if it's black or white, they just blend in, and you can't see them.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're shooting with like a torch on them, then you can't see where they're going at all.
Flashlight days.
Yeah. That was quite funny.
Quick lasted too, wasn't it? The old flashlight days.
Yeah, hey,
Everyone
they
with
brought
their
it back.
lights.
They brought it back. So a QUT student was running like a big assault rifle.
Yeah.
And he's there and he's like, out, torch on, drrrr,
Oh yeah.
out, torch.
Where was that at? The
That was at the 2v2.
So
So,
you can have your torches at 2v2s, is what you're saying.
all right. There's a grey section there, so there's no rule saying you can, there's no rule saying you can't.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want until one of the refs says no.
Says don't do it.
Yeah. So if you've got like,
I don't think we've ever been allowed to strobe, to
Yeah.
be honest. Like,
Well, true.
It's always been frowned upon.
so if you've got like good players on the field like Mitch, and then he brings like Joker who's a shit player, it's like, oh sorry, I said that again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry, Joker.
Sorry, Joe. I can't. He's out of my hands, bro.
So if you had like, let's say you got a good player on the field and then you got a younger player on the field, the good player we don't encourage to go full auto, but the young player, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like if you want to flick it to burst, if you want to go to auto, we didn't hear anything as long as you win that hill.
Yeah.
You know, so King of the Hill's like all about having fun out there. Like you can heckle on the side of the field, you can heckle at the players, you can call them out, you can tell your teammate where the other players are, where they're coming, and the spectators can actually send you in the bum direction or send you in the right direction. So
Yeah, right. You gotta look over at the side and going like this.
exactly. So they had I think it was Yowza.
Not gonna trust nobody.
No, exactly. So they had Yowza on one of the back towers, and he was like, he peeks out to the right because one of them was coming, and as another guy was coming around the back of him, and we're like, behind you, and he's just like, he didn't know what to do, and our mate comes behind him and shoots him in the back 3 times. So it's really fun to be there and be the heckling.
That should be.
There's only it is. It's fun. So you got even the spectators out near the plexiglass, because we run lengthways, like from the plexiglass to the other side, so that the spectators can get involved as well, which is really fun. Hey Rico, how you going, mate? So yeah, just the amount of fun, the amount of smiles, the amount of laughing, heckling, everyone absolutely had a ball. Hence why we're going to keep doing it until people don't want it. So the 3v3s will still go ahead, but we'll still go ahead with the 2v2 on a Wednesday night. Depends on what people want. While it's in demand and while it's liked. That's why I took it up from 16 teams up to 20 teams, because I'm actually seeing a little bit more interest in it. And once we get those players added into the chat, then basically we've got our pool of players. So as soon as these players play and they know a friend that wants to play, add them into the chat so I can randomly go through the members and pick them out each week. On a Tuesday night, I'll do a live stream at roughly around 7 o'clock, and I will do the random draw. So put everyone's name down in a wheel, spin the wheel, show it to the camera, bang, you got first spot. So this will determine where your spot is at the end of the night. And we encourage you to bring down a marker of some sort. So like playing pool, you put your bloody dollar coin up near the up on the table, so your next player, and then someone else will come and put a 50 cent behind you. Well, that's their next player. Yeah. So everyone brings a token of some sort. The first week we had Zarin bring a 4X can, so a 4X gold can. That was his. I think Steve used a little bobblehead thing, but it was a poo. So he used that. I think the boys from Anarchy had a gold pistol, but it was like a little tiny miniature pistol. Yeah. So they put that on the table. I think Rico had... so Rico had his display case with his card. So that was Rico. So we all knew. And then up on the side, so down the right-hand side of the board, we'd have what object that they brought. So...
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing now. So when they bring an object, we'll write down, okay, poo for Steve, gun for Anarchy or Gus or whoever. Yeah. But yeah, it's even fun, like the players, Zarin and Strobes are usually at the table with myself, moving players up. So we'll have like the, Rico's got like the Australian cloth, and he'll put that down on the table. So the teams that are battling are on that cloth. As soon as you finish that battle, if you lose, you're at the back of the line, next one comes up. Yeah. So you keep doing that and you cycle it through. I think Zarin, so there's skill points as well. So you play like volleyball, like tennis, so you've got to win the serve before you win the point. So you've got to win the king. Once you get on the king, then you've got to win 3. So you've got to win 1, win 2, win 3, and then you're on to skill points. And those skill points are 2 points until you get knocked off, and the team that knocks you off from those skill points gets a point straight away. Yeah. So if you're just coming straight in and they're not on a skill streak, and you come in and bang, you beat them, take over the hill, that means you haven't won a point, but you're just taken over the hill. Yeah. And then from there, that's when you win your points. Yeah. We were going to play up to a certain amount of score. Like the first time we did 20, and Steve and Taylor did it like in 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, they had the 20 points secured, down pat, done, gone. And we're like, okay, well, we'll have to stop here and we'll get everyone and we'll start again. So we just started again, and I think at the end of that it was Anarchy. Fuck. I'm trying to work out who the hell it is. I know Anarchy won. Might have been Dali? No? Well, there was a prize money for it. So there was 150 for first, there was 100 for second, and 50 for third. So that's right, J-Man and who was with J-Man last week? So J-Man ended up getting the 100, so I had to split it. I think it might have been with, it wasn't Strobes, it was someone else. So J-Man won, and then the uni guys got got third place. So they did quite well. Last week, or the one just gone, the QT guys didn't do that well at all. Zarin and Merrick absolutely like swatted the whole sides. I think it was like 24, then there was 18 and then 16. So 18 was Maddie and Connor, and then the 16 was Dale and Alan. Yeah, so they got third place. So out of the player pool that I've marked down, out of the 20, you've still got, so I can't cover every loophole, so I can only put, say, if Connor and Maddie are there, I can only put down J-Man and Jackson, that's right. So yeah, that's going to be absolutely funny as. This week we've got L-Dubs has teamed up with Azza. So good to see Azza coming back. Bring J-Man too, because he had a good little run around. He was cleaning people up. He's just still that little shit of a player that just pops up from nowhere. You know, like he is a good little player. Just be true to yourself, mate, and I think you'll go somewhere in life, mate. And if you're hanging around Jackson and Rico and all the other boys for Empire, mate, you're only going to grow as a player and grow as a little man as well. Yeah, that's about all we got. That's it for Little Live. Yeah. Mitch is just very quiet there in the back.
Just doing my job.
Just doing your job, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely want to see you down. Going to see you down there at the 2v2.
I'll be there.
That's good. Next week I'll try and add in Cody. We'll put him in the chat so players can snap him up. So this week we've done like a Super League. Oh, there you go. So Jackson and Tristan this round. That's going to be super.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, so this week it's more of a Super League week. Only because we've got like really good players in there. We've got like half of the Aussie team. Plus we've got some of the Aussie players that did represent Oz. You've got Yowza, Peter that are no slack. We've got Joe and Zach. Yeah, and Gilly. Good to see Gilly come back too. So I've given Gilly an invitation. Depends on who he wants to invite. So he could actually turn around and invite Sonny's mum, Alex, back in. I was going to nominate her again this week, but I thought she might want a little break. But she might be picked up by one of the players. So if you're in that 2v2 chat and you know of someone that wants to play the 2v2 format, add them in there, and they're just another name that I can pull out of the barrel, because I do add all the names in, and then I'll randomly pick them on the wheel that Mitch gave me, and that's how I got these ones the other night. So yeah, it's going to be fun. We've got young Anthony coming to he's at Blackside on Saturday night, but he is going to be at the 3v3. He is going to be running his big rattle gun, the Gatling gun, so the one that runs. Yeah, you can only go full auto, I think. So that's going to be funny. But I did say to him, you can use it once to get yourself on the hill, but then after that, that's it. That's it. All right, don't forget, it is Wednesday, Joker. Wednesday, you have to be there at 6 o'clock. Briefing at 6:15. That buzzer for play starts dead on 6:30. We haven't been late yet, and we're not going to be late. So 6:30 to 8:30. 7:30 we'll stop, and we'll have like a 10-minute, 15-minute break, and then go again for the rest. So, and believe it or not, that 45 minutes, the last 45 minutes goes like that. You don't even, like, you probably get, in that 45 minutes, you probably get 2 to 3 games. So the games move really quick. You've got 30 seconds in between games. Hey, Trick, how you going, mate? So even Trick, I'm going to add Trick to the 3v3, 2v2 list as well. So if you want a partner for the 2v2, hit Trick up on a Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday night, Trick. Love to see you down there at GSA. Everyone's having a ball down there, mate. So this week's basically...
for you, bro.
Pardon?
There's a partner for you.
Yeah, we'll see. Cody's not even invited to it yet. He's got a bit of commitment on this week, but next week, yes, that's right. You are required for duty. Rico, is that your partner? Have you just nominated Trick? You've just poached him. No pistol, bro. There you go. So, Trick, or Rico, can I put Trick down as your partner? Cody needs my gear more than me. No, well, that's why he's over here. We've got his pistol going really well now. So I just had to change. What did I change? The mag lip,
Yeah.
mag lip, and I think that was about it. I fixed the box up. Yeah, leave it down there at not at hardcore, but leave it with him. Get it sorted and jump on with me at Major. Yeah, that's it, the Major boys. Oh, no way. I don't think you said that, did you, Rico? I'll have to hide that comment. That's not too good. That's not a good comment. No excuses. So there you go. I'll write it down now, Major boys. So Rico and Trick will be partners, and we got Joker and Mitch. We got Dale and Alan. I suppose we'll have Maddie and Connor again. Who else we got? We've got Anthony and Demeter. We've got Red and Tristan. Darley. So who do you reckon Darley will bring?
Insane night, bro.
Yeah, that's this Wednesday, 6 o'clock at GSA. We kick off 6:15 with the briefing, which is basically telling you the same thing that I say every week, that there's no rules. The only rule, well, there's one rule: call your hit. That's the only rules you got, and we encourage you to be vocal. You can coach your player from the dead box. You can yell out where their positions are. Anything goes, pretty much. But if you're a pro player or a really good player, we will ask you not to go into auto. But if you're a young player or a newcomer, we turned a blind eye to it. So we welcome anything. You can blind fire. You can shoot over the top, around the sides, Somali, under the leg, shit. You can do whatever you like. Oh yeah, here we go. So that's a refresh.
Swarmed.
What's happening?
Yes, you can. You can tell them to get out. You can yell at the top of your head. You can tell them you hit them on the shoe. You can tell them on the shoelace. Everything. And this is what we're trying to bring the fun back into it. And if you ask anyone that's played there so far, every one of them had a ball. Yeah, on your shoe, exactly, Rico. So this week we've increased it up to 20 spots. We'll see how we go with that. I think we'll get a good turnaround. It's going to be crazy as I said, Trick. If you're a really good player, we encourage you not to go into auto. Don't mind if you flick it to maybe a binary or a burst here and there, but yeah, by no means have it on full auto. It starts at 6:30, but you got to be there at 6. Trick. Be there at 6, so you got time to set up before our 6:15 briefing. Briefing's usually only about 10 minutes, just to fill you in on like what happened last week. If there are any problems, any questions, and then we kick off dead on 6:30. That clock's 30-second countdown starts at 6:30, and if you're not on that wall and the game goes, you can run from the dead box, touch your wall, and get into the game. That's not a problem as long as you touch that breakout wall. That's fine. So no, don't go full auto, mate.
Matty said he's got one for you.
Yeah, Matty said he's got one for you anyway, so that'll be a pistol too. So he'll just leave that down there with you, because I'm sure he's got a couple of pistols there. But yeah, can't wait to see us for training NSL on Thursday, on Sunday should I say. And that's 9 o'clock, is it? Not 10. 9 o'clock until 1?
1.
Yeah. So, and then after that, heading over to ASL to lend a hand reffing. That's if it's still going, because last time it finished bloody early too at ASL. They done a really good job on keeping it on time. So, all right, we're going to leave it there until I see everyone. We got Black Site tomorrow night, Saturday sesh. It's all booked out. If you haven't got your tickets, sorry, but we got 30 people going there. But yeah, we'll catch you Black Site. If we don't see you at Black Site, we'll see you at the ASL or the NSL training. So until then, guys, we'll see you all later.
See you later.
Thank you.